Throughout U.S. history, the prison has played an important role in disempowering workers, both within the prison and without. As incarceration has expanded fivefold since 1970, this problem has implications for more and more people in American society. My name is Adam Reich, and I'm a sociologist from Columbia University. I study American institutions like the criminal justice system, the healthcare system, and the labor market. In my work, I explore how these institutions interact to structure people's life chances and shape how people understand their own lives and what's possible for them. During this year at the Russell Sage Foundation, I'm working on a book about the history of the relationship between the prison and the labor market. Broadly speaking, in the late 19th and early 20th century, the prison was akin to a workhouse. Incarcerated people were forced to work without pay for private companies. In the 21st century, the prison is more like a warehouse where disproportionately poor and Black and brown people are removed from the labor market entirely. In my book, I plan to deepen this account in a few different ways. First, I trace how the experience of work continues to be central to the experience of incarceration. Somewhat paradoxically, while the market for the products of prison labor has declined dramatically and the average incarcerated person is working less than ever before, we see market logics and practices increasingly influence the organization of prison labor, now not to line the pockets of private employers so much as to solve the problem of prison order. Second, in my book, I plan to trace the ways in which the prison continues to disempower workers within and without the prison today. This isn't just because it's hard to get a job after having been incarcerated, but also because employers, especially in tight labor markets, understand that formerly incarcerated people are willing to do worse jobs for lower pay than others are willing to do. And this serves as downward pressure on wages and working conditions for everybody. And so third, I'm focusing on a few cases in which labor organizations, in collaboration with prison reform organizations, are working to connect the fight for criminal justice reform with the fight for fair wages and working conditions for all. Racism in the criminal justice system and economic inequality in general are two of the largest social problems facing U.S. society today, but too often they're understood as being separate. In my work, I hope to help scholars understand the connections between these social problems and help policymakers and organizers understand that in order to address one of them, we've got to address both. Being at the Russell Sage Foundation is just a tremendous opportunity, both because of the time it affords me to get my work done and because of the incredible interdisciplinary community of scholars working on issues that are similar to mine, but also interestingly different.